Across your camera,
I just need like
this.
I just need you to walk across my camera. So, oh wow, no! It looks like you shit yourself. We can't use this. Oh wow. That intro.
Have I passed your camera yet?
Yeah, just there. That intro. Hello! Hey guys, it's Sgtscortez here, and sorry, and welcome to my video. We're going to be talking about Miscreated today, as always. But in today's topic, I guess you could say, is things we'd like to see in game. So what I mean by that is any ideas or opinions people would like to see placed in the game that aren't currently in. But I guess I'm gonna try and focus on the things that haven't been mentioned before, things that I would like to see in the future in game. So yeah, I thought I'd put this video together. A few people were wanting me to do it, so I thought, hell, why not? It sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. So yeah, a couple of ideas here. See what you guys think. Definitely leave me a comment below if you agree. If you got any more ideas, definitely throw them down below as well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, dudes, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys. So, first idea is Ambience. Visually, there's a lot to suggest that we're in an apocalypse. The game looks absolutely fantastic. It looks really desolate. So visually, there's a lot to suggest we're in an apocalypse situation. But what I'd like to see is, or guess here, is more audio ambience. I want to be able to hear mutants roaring from across the map. I want to hear the gunshots travel across the map and, you know, really reverberate around these empty, desolate, like, towns and things. I want to hear the wind blowing. I just want to be reminded constantly that I'm in an apocalypse. And even maybe some, like, ambience music in the background softly, you know? Just something just to make the game feel a little bit more atmospheric. So what I've done here is I've actually put a bit of footage together with a before and after. So first I'm going to run through a bit of footage here that has ambience on it, and then footage that doesn't have any ambience on it. So yeah, see what you guys think. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? That was only a really short clip, but can you see how, like, dramatic music and those roars? You guys hear that? Like, imagine if the mutants made those type of roars. You were constantly, like, reminded that there was, like, these badass mutants roaming around. How awesome would that be for, like, immersion and atmosphere? You'd be able to hear these badass mutants from across the map. I think it would be fucking awesome. And that kind of leads me on to my next idea. Alpha mutants. Now imagine you have the normal mutants that you see in-game right now, but on top of them, you had these, like, alpha mutants. Think like the tank from Left 4 Dead. These guys maybe only come out at night, maybe they can use weapons, maybe they're really intelligent, but these guys are some serious shit if you guys come across them. Now imagine having to fight one of these guys with, like, a group of people. Imagine how cool that would be. Group of people you've never met, and all of a sudden this alpha mutant comes along, and you guys have got to, like, unite together to bring them down. I think that's a really, really cool idea, and it would unite people. against like a common enemy. We wouldn't have to fight each other as much to get the same amount of enjoyment. And I think it would be cool if that was the reason we had to build bases, you know, to keep ourselves safe at night from these badass like alpha mutants. So alpha mutants is definitely something I want to see. Naturally, this next one comes with no surprise. We want more weapons. We'd love to see a larger variety of weapons in-game, from melee to firearms, maybe even some more craftable ones, because there's not an awful lot right now. More vehicles as well. We'd like to see a larger variety of vehicles. The ones that are in-game are cool, but maybe a few more. Maybe ones that don't require parts, like a bike. We've mentioned we want like more variety of mutants, but I think one of the most important ones would be more unique locations. So what I mean by that is like medical research centers. Maybe medical research centers is the only place you can get bandages or antibiotics, you know, so it would force players to move across the map to these locations to get a certain equipment. So like the military base, everyone's at the military base because you can get everything there and it's really easy. So yeah, I'd like to see more one-off unique locations that force people around the map. Junkyard for scrap bits for cars and stuff, and you know, police station for like body armor, medical center like I said for medical supplies, blood bags, whatever. So yeah, you get my drift. So one other thing that I think would be really, really cool for the game is dynamic events. Now dynamic events are things like heli crashes that will just randomly appear on the map, or random hordes of mutants walking around. These things I think would be really, really cool and would like throw a real sort of interesting element into the game. Maybe like a reward for doing these like dynamic events would be very specific rare items, you know, things that would encourage players to get involved. So another good one would be more extensive character customization. I want to see the ability to actually change between male or female, what our face looks like, hair color, age. You know, I want to see all these type of things put into the game, because I think like the more elaborate customization, the better, because I think that'll really sort of give players the opportunity to really leave their own personal footprint in game. And not only that, it keeps the game fresh. If you keep running across the same sort of skin character, it gets a bit boring. So I think this is something that would definitely benefit the game. So maybe like also on a side note that kind of touches customization and character appearance, I think maybe having systems to reflect players' actions would be really good. So what I mean by that is, maybe like if you come across a player with a really long beard, that could symbolize the fact he's been alive for a very long time. Or maybe a guy who's covered in like scars and wounds and blood. Maybe that could signify this guy's a little bit of a bandit and likes to get in like gunfights and knife fights and stuff. And I just think it would be a really, really cool system for the game. You know, if we're going for immersion, I think this is what we do in real life anyway. We look at appearances and make assumptions. So I think this is a really cool little idea. And that leads me quite nicely onto my final idea. And that is, I think there should be some sort of consequence to suffering wounds. I think, like, being able to see physical wounds that you've received is a good idea. But I also think, after taking gunshot, maybe having some sort of implication, like shaking because you're in pain. I think that's a good idea. That's in DayZ, and I think that kind of makes you think twice whether or not you want to get into a gunfight, because yeah, you might win this gunfight, but then you're going to have to go and seek out some medical supplies and stuff after it, because basically you're in a bad way. So I think that's a good idea to have some sort of system in there. It might help balance out the PvP, like shoot on sight type of behavior. But yeah, I think having some sort of system where if you take damage, you physically are affected by it, I think that's a really good idea. It will definitely make antibiotics and painkillers more of an importance in game. So I guess that's it, guys. That's a couple of ideas I've had brewing around in my head for a couple of weeks. Obviously, as more come, I probably will make a few more videos. But if any of you dudes who've watched this got any more ideas, definitely throw them down below in the comment section. If you thought some of these ideas were terrible, definitely let me know. If you think some of them were great, if you want to expand on them slightly, go for it. Because during live streams, people are literally just flooding with ideas. And I think Miscreated is a rare opportunity for everybody to come together with some good ideas and throw them at the devs. Because guess what? The devs actually give a shit what people think! Which is totally unusual for a dev team. You just don't get that anymore. Which is one of the best things about Miscreated. The dev team actually give a shit. So, yeah. Couple of ideas. Take it with a pinch of salt, guys. See what you think. And of course, a huge fucking thank you to everyone who comes by the YouTube videos and comments and leaves all the kind messages. I really, really fucking appreciate it. And of course, thank you to everyone who stops by the live streams. You guys are fucking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, comment below, boys and girls, if you've got any ideas. And yeah, thanks, guys.